From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So here are the 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson. Throwing on first down. Wilson. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Buying time to his left. Finds Dulcich out left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Out route complete to Dulcich. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 28. Now it's Wilson. Same connection. Dulcich once again. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Chase Edmonds, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Fulton. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by the Chase Edmonds touchdown run. Led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The Chargers at 15-1 on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got a man, it's complete. It's Palmer. Touchdown! Josh Palmer, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. For over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the counter, here's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Wilson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here's Austin. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense had Justin Herbert heading back onto the field. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a 1st down. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
Herbert on 1st down now. It's Williams on the catch. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. They find some open field here. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. So it's all down to this Week 18 on the NFL schedule. And that means that once we sort things out, we'll all be set for our second ever Super Wild Card weekend, which I think everyone agrees was a... Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Wilson's throw there, complete to Hamler. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Here's Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamison Crowder, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Foot connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie up the game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Herbert. This is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They're throwing to start the drive. Second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So we've hit halftime all even, and we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now a give running left is Ekeler. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on second and long. Herbert. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll run out of the gun with Ekeler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll try to pick up the first with Ekeler. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. On third down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. Williams is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come and have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Folk now set to boot him after his guys put 6 on the board. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Herbert off of play action. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 41, Herbert. He's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find
he finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 13 yards out. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line. So it'll come out to the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We've got a brand-new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They go play action now. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Man open, And here is Crowder. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Final minute now of the third quarter. Wilson will throw again. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Draw play, Edmonds. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and they will take a 7-point lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that number 1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that number 1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, you shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. A big play there for L.A. 52 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Eckler again, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Broncos about set to go on offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Wilson. Out route complete to Dulcich. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Up the middle, it's Williams. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Folk's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Herbert and the Chargers down 31-28. 57 seconds to go. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. A chance to end this season with a bang as they come up with a 1st and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing, Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Pressure kick, and I thought he was going to hit it. I thought we were destined for overtime, but not the case.
Not at all. And they were already planning for the overtime you just mentioned, already saying, okay, what are we going to do if we get the ball? What happens on defense? Instead of that celebration and that little bit of euphoria, it turned into letdown city.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this